What is going on, guys? GregglesTV. I'm going to give you the 5 apps that you need when you come over from an iPhone over to Android. Now, let's get to it. The first app that you will need, because you know you love FaceTime on your iPhone, and you're probably like, well, what is the solution? Sure, you have Skype. Sure, you have Tango or some other app as well. Well, my favorite one and the easiest one to set up, because you don't need a username and it's available on iPhone and Android, is called Google Duo. Now with Google Duo, all you do literally is open up the app and it sends a text message to your phone number. It acknowledges it, and that's it. And you can call anybody that has this app, again, on iPhone or Android. So it's cross-platform, works fantastic, looks good. It is a really, really cool app for video chat. It works over Wi-Fi, works over LTE, so wherever you have a network connection. The other cool thing is it has this thing called knock knock, meaning when someone calls you, you can see their face before you answer the phone. It's a cool little feature, again, called knock knock. Video is high quality. You can do voice calls as well, so if you don't want to see the person and you just want to hear them, you can do that as well. So really cool video chat app, Google Duo. It will replace FaceTime. Next up is Google Photos. Google Photos is great because it allows you to back up all your photos and your videos. It works on iPhone and Android. So before you leave your iPhone, make sure you download Google Photos, open it up, and it'll back up all your photos to your Google Photos account. And then once you get onto Android, all you gotta do is download the app. It probably is already on your phone, but open up the app or download it, and then it will allow you to see all your photos that were backed up from your iPhone, and then it'll also back up your photos on your Android. And it's unlimited storage, so you won't get stuck with limits on your storage. The only limits they have are it'll only back up, depending upon the phone you have on Android, it'll back up your videos up to 1080p or 4K if you use a Pixel, and then also it'll back up your photos if they are at 16 megapixels. But it's awesome, unlimited storage, guys. It's easy ways to share your photos as well, so you can have your photos on here and you can share an album with anybody, and they don't even need the app installed. You literally create an album, and then you can share the photos, and then you can send that link to anybody via text or email. They click on the link and they can see the photos as well. It also works on computers, Macs. It is an awesome app. Make sure you guys use it. Again, Google Photos. Next up is Google Keep. This is an amazing way to keep notes that you may have. Maybe you want to keep a list, or maybe you want to keep a special photo or a note in terms of something like a voice recording. This does all of it, backs it up to the cloud, so you can access this on a computer or a tablet or your phone, and you always have that stuff with you. I love this app, Google Keep. It's a free app. Like I said, you can make lists for, like, you know, maybe you're gonna grocery list or whatever it may be. This app is so good. You can draw on it as well. It is an amazing note app. It's like basically Notepad Plus. So, you know, you had notes on your iPhone. Now you can just use Google Keep. Download it if you don't have it. Free app, backs up basically anything you want in terms of things that you just want to remember. Again, notes, photos, voice messages, all kinds of cool stuff so that you remember everything that you need to. Next up is Pocket Casts. It is an app that costs money. It's $3.99, but it allows you to listen to all your podcasts. I'm also going to show you a free one, but this is the one that I use. I really like this app, and it's cool about it. So obviously you can subscribe to any podcast that you want, but it also syncs up. So say you get a new phone, or you get a new tablet or whatever, you can actually sync this stuff up so that it backs up any podcast that you've subscribed to, so you don't have to remember any of that stuff. So that's one of my favorite features about this, is syncing those podcasts. So anytime I get a new phone, which is kind of quite regularly, all I do is download this app and log into my account, and it brings in all the podcasts that I've listened to in the past, so I don't have to research for them. Now, if you're looking for a free podcast app, this is a cool one called Podcast Player. It's a free one, and it allows you to do the same kind of syncing, allows you to subscribe to your podcast. So check this one out if you're not looking to spend any money on a podcast app, because Android by default doesn't really come with a podcast app. I mean, you can use Google Music to do podcasts, but I kind of like a standalone podcast player, like kind of like what you do with the iPhone. this is great. Try one of these podcast apps if you're into podcasts. Next up is Android Pay. You had Apple Pay. Now you're like, well, how do I pay with my phone? Well, you can use Android Pay. Free app, tons and tons of banks, works just like Apple Pay. And all you do is hold up your phone up to the terminal and you can pay. It's the same pretty much as Apple Pay. So if you want to pay with a credit card, things like that, you can do that. So it's really, really cool. You can also add like gift cards and things like that to this. So you're not just relegated to banks as well. If you've got rewards cards, you can do up that stuff as well. Again, Android Pay, free app. It should be on your phone, but if it's not, go to the Google Play Store and download Android Pay. Guys, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what are some apps that people should need or want when they switch from iPhone over to Android. Again, let me know in the comments down below. Share that information. And if you're new to Android, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do videos every single day, 2 videos a day actually. So welcome. See you guys down the road. Peace.